It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 59, Mike to 59.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Shit. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
12.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
Here we go. 180!
59. I'm scared.
65.
59 Mike. Check.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense. And
you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Alert. Hey, 18.
Back. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Check it out,
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 37-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Alert.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And some room to run now. He's at the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 63 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I'll pick up the 2 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. McKinnon. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
13.
A 4-yard gain on the play.
I got you.
3rd down.
11. White. Hey, seam 6.
Check the backer. Joker.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Cohen. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check 26, 18.
Here's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On second down, it's Cohen. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, a run with Cohen.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Hey, alert 3.
First down, a run with Cohen. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studio. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. He's at the 40. Past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. That's fielded in the end. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Well, first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Bound to lose one. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Guys, it's game. Go.
51 to Mike.
Again, it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got his tight end, Burton. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. How about the two Bosa brothers, by the way? Both defensive players of the week in Week 8 for their respective conferences. Joey had 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss in a win over the Bears. Nick had 3 sacks and a pick in a win over Carolina.
Alert, alert. 52. Red, tough. Alert. I 51.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On third down, Trubisky. The catch made. Work this near the...
Hey, Haywood.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. 2 remain. Charles and I return. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a chance to break our first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides...
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They try again with Cohen. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards up. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On second down, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On third down, it's Cohen, and they'll get him down at about the 37. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Check. 11.
Safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert flare.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert.
Watch the flag. 21.
Check 43. Tighten up.
On first down, here's Breida. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
D-line, get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Undercrush. Check.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Bring it.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And, boy, that hole closed quickly, and I don't think McKinnon got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Take 4.
15-yard line.
On 1st down, Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 27, Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Trubisky. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He finds an opening past the 40. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
To throw is Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Garoppolo to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 59, Mike. Mike to 59. Here we go, D. Mike, check. 59. Check.
Hey, gun.
50.
2.
59.
2.
Tighten down. There you go.
5.
Mike, 59, Mike.
Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
180! Red, up!
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Here we go. 20. He's coming. We got double up. Sit.
Here's Breida. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
11.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Spot. 11.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible, because right now he is wrecking things for them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Here we go.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
1, Omaha.
Mine's 59.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago. A scene a short time ago, the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Check, 48's the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check, motion.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run. This is Cohen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 33 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Ravens nothing. Pat O'Donnell to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Now it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The game gets longer, baby. Let's see. Hey, let's see.
Brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17, Jackson. His throw incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Leonard Floyd. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get... It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tonight, 120. You don't want nothing. Give me, pick up the ball.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 15.
Goff on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get up! 180!
59.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Switch.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. There to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Rams nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's got some space here. And he's going to wind up. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
59. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Go ahead.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, Echo.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Watch the run.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Here we go. White. Defense, let's get it together. Bravo.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And very little running room there.
Here we go.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's coming. Double up.
21.
Double up.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike, check.
On 2nd down now. McKinnon takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
No chance. Slam. Deuce.
21.
Switch.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check. You go tight. You got tight right there.
12. Hey, exit.
Mike is 59.
Mostert. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown. 49ers. Raheem Mostert. 39 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Let's get it. Mike 51.
This is Cohen. And boy, he is was very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, it's Cohen. A gain of 3, 2nd down. From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought at worst, quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Trubisky on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. There he goes, right side. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run with Breda. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
I'm wondering, partner, if they might need to sub him out for a play or two because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal. And we just saw him do it right there.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On now, the Bears' all-time leading scorer, Robbie Gould, kicking against his former team. This from 25 yards out. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Switch. Switch.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Come to my work. Come to my work. Hey, my 7. It's a long day for you.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Watch the back.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
27-yard line.
Mike 58, right there.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Convert.
Check it out. Check 3, check 3. Go, go. It's run. It's run.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Coming to you, coming to you. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Keep it up, defense.
Off the play fake to McKinnon, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert as time expires in the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gould able to tack on the extra point. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Hey, box truck.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now Trubisky steps away to his left. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on second down. Trubisky to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, 18. Hey, ball.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stopped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
It's now 4th down.
They come up in an offset eye. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Trubisky gives to Cohen. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Hey, motion backfield.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Here's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Let's go, let's go. 25.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Second down, McKinnon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 51 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 31.
This is Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
18.
Again, it's Cohen.
Check 1 3.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I know you built that one.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 180.
Hey, let's get this.
11.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
He's cracked. He's checking crack. Tight go.
On first down, here's Breida. There he goes again. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. Right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Rip left.
First throw of OT for Garoppolo. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Cohen. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Hey, Charlie.
Now what can Trubisky do here in overtime? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Check. 21. Here we go.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Bang. Sponge. No.
Watch that.
They run forward with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Garoppolo gives Zubreda. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop.
Clinton Dix brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go.
35-yard line.
One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Army. 6
Here's Breida.
Check 99!
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now look at him go. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.